Hey there, good evening. Well, it's like whatever time it is here, 9:30ish or so, or later. Doing a video a little later than normal, but it's sort of a shop card shout out and a catching up on a few things here, and some stash ads and a little bit of everything. So, first off, I got in the mail from Mars Garage, from Mars, hello, I got a shop card, which is a really cool card with the hot rod and some good, kind words on the back side and a matching sticker. Excuse me. So, Deuce. Oh, God. Why? Why do you have to get it in everything? So, we are going to take the sticker, and this is my box I use to take projects and paint and stuff to work. So there we go. Made use of the sticker, and the card will go on my wall with the rest of them. So thank you, Mars, very much. Okay, stash ads. Walked into my local hobby shop today and saw this. Still looking for the 60 Ford pickup, but excuse me, I had to get a drink of water there. Still haven't found it. He had a couple and they sold out already. I was like, damn it, I missed them. And yeah, but this was here. So is the new cop car, the Charger. Excuse me, but I'm holding off on that because over here for now. Deuce or Mitzi, but yeah, is the Coronet hardtop. Basically, it has a lot of the same things the convertible does, but it's the hardtop, of course. Same trailer and everything. I don't know if I'm super duper interested or not in the convertible. That's why I haven't bought it yet, even though it's been there. I might eventually pick it up, but there's our glass, a clear hood scoop, and the emergency lights in red and clear, and tail lights and custom tail light, which, you know, I wouldn't use. Let's see if I get this all back in the box when I'm done. Oh, there's the body. Oh, funny, the body's not bagged separately. And here comes Deuce. But yeah, there's our, let's see if this will, all the stuff in here focus any better. Let's get some light with the subject. Light. Let's see if that helps. There's too much crap here, guys. Let's bring it this way. But yeah, there's our body. Looks pretty good. But, yep. And there's interior parts. You know this kit, the original, I doubt had separate interior parts. Got some chrome with some what looks like lights for the trailer, I believe, or it could be emergency lights for the police car. Got the towing mirrors in here. And we got the, yeah, seats with seat belts molded in and stuff like that. We got a few sets of tires. We got some red walls in there, then the more competition type tires and the slicks with the pad printing. Firestone tires. Yeah. I'm not going to go totally into unboxing this because by now I'm sure others have, and if you've seen the convertible, this is basically the same kit, just with the hardtop body and probably different interior sidewalls. And there's our little U-Haul type trailer. That's our big chrome sheet with grill and bumpers, and you got two grills. You got a custom and a stock. And you got, I'm not sure, those are some kind of aftermarket wheels. They're definitely not Krager's. They may be fictional or they may be another brand. They almost look like the Hearst mags, but not quite. And we got our instructions. Let's see the decals here real quick here, people. Let's see the decals. Oh, am I tired. I got home from work and ate. I fell asleep for how long this time, so I may not get to sleep right away. Yeah, I mean, there you got your fire department and sheriff's patrol car. And you got your U-Haul it fictional plate and a Scat Pack plate, and we got Wyoming trailer and a Wyoming the vehicle. Deuce, get out of there. We got some stripes, and we got Gonal's Performance Inc. with the big Scat Pack B. Not too bad. Notice there's no whatchamacallit, gauged or decals anywhere in there, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of like when they have those. But yeah, I picked up that today. I'll probably eventually get that new Dodge Charger squad car. And still, I guess I'm still waiting for the 60 Ford pickup to come in. I went up to the other hobby shop after work. I went to this one actually on company time because we had a vehicle to pick up right across the street at the tire store, and I'm like, you know, I'm here now, I may as well head over. But that's what I did. Okay, and see, there's Deuce. Deuce, say hi. Hey, Deuce, you're not gonna say hi? Okay. But yeah, so I picked up that as if I need more kits in my stash. Let's do some catching up now. Oh, yeah, so this is what I picked up at the other shop. He didn't have the 60 Ford either. Picked up some Tamiya Gold Metallic. And some Tamiya Clear. And I picked up some really small half round. I want to make a molding on the vehicle, so that should do it. Damn cough. I shouldn't have had that cookie. Here we go with the old rat rod truck. I haven't done that much more. I did, however, I'm going to have to touch it up. Notch out this floor pan, so it'll fit now, because before it wouldn't sit down. And the engine is going to be, there's its body mounts, right, or the engine mounts. It's not going to be sitting quite in them. It's going to be sitting, for those headers to work, let me get my head down in here, just like that. A little bit behind the factory motor mounts. That brings it back far enough that the headers will still go in there. And the engine won't be all the way back in the firewall. That's all the distance it needs to go back. So that's not too bad. And I don't think I did anything else to this since the last you've seen it. Pretty much just the same. There's the little focus. There's the winch. I got a little hole drilled down here where the thread / cable is going to come out and come up. and go to the pulley here. Still haven't decided whether it's going to get mounted down there or whether I'm going to mount it to the boom. You know, may mount it like right on this brace. Haven't decided yet. What else have I done? Oh, I did do this. This is a thin vinyl material we get at work with our tonneau covers. It's basically the tonneau cover vinyl. It comes in these gigantic pieces that's wrapped around the frames during shipping. I guess just to protect the moving parts from rubbing through the actual cover. So we throw it away a lot because we get a piece of it every time we do it. And it's a pretty big long piece. It's, you know, probably, you know, 1.5 by 2 foot or something. And I save some because it comes in handy. I use it to like shield air compressors underneath vehicles and stuff like that from water. But I cut these pieces, and it's 2 different textures. It's that on one side and that on the other. But what these are going to be is the sling for the tow truck. I just got to put the round tube top and bottom, and rather than one of those hard plastic ones that come with the tow truck kits, it'll actually be flexible. So I got to put the, you know, bars top and bottom with the hooks, and then that'll hang. You know, I got to size it up though. I mean, I have to make them shorter or narrower, but you know, it'll be something like that. You know, of course, I think I may make them a little narrower, maybe a little short. I don't know, but something to that degree. But that's where the old tow truck is at. That's about as far as she's gotten. And let's come back up here. And I took this to work the other day. This is the one that's in the group build. The Mustang 60 group build. That's due April 17th. And, you know, that's narrowing itself down. So I did get some decals on the bottom here. On both sides. Okay, come on. And I got a little bit on this side. I got, you know, put this piece here yet across there, and the hood and the rest of the decals, but I got some of it done. Still got to do something with these tail lights. I keep forgetting to get online and see if I could. I lost one of the factory lenses, so I'm thinking of foil casting it, or see if I can get somebody, you know, on whatchamacallit, eBay that may have one of these parted out and I could just replace it. Or I may just bare metal these and just use clear red on them. But I have the one lens I could try foil casting a copy of it. So I may do that yet. But that's about as far as I got on that. Worked a little bit on it, but not as much as I should have, because of course you gotta do so much and let the decals dry before you can handle the rest of it. And what else am I working on? Okay, Deuce, out of the way. Deuce. Oh, God, you're such a goofball. Let's see what's in here. Oh, yeah. There's the Pro Stock car that I'm doing as a slot car body. That'll get glued on there once the window is in, because as you can see, you probably won't get the window in with the hood on. I started putting some contingency decals on it, and they got all dry, and I went like this, and they just fell off. They're the Gopher brand, but I've had them a while, and I like their product, but I think that it has a definite shelf life. And it's a fairly short shelf life, because they're not that old. And they're, you know, just, they literally just, they look good. You know, they go on fairly nicely. Deuce, quit being a douche. And then you can just flake them off later. So I got more decals here. I just got to go through them. I want to put a few more contingency type decals and maybe like a local sponsors, you know, type of thing there. So I took that to, oh, I picked up this at the hobby shop today too, at the one by the tire store. It's just some plain blue. And I picked up another sheet of decals, but these really probably won't work on the stock car too much, the Pro Stock, because most everything on here, I mean, there's a few modern products, but a lot of these are older products, and they're older style logos, so they definitely have to go on a older car. I don't think they're going to work on a 94 Oldsmobile. So, back burner on those. But like I said, I got plenty of kits here and other decals. And the continuing saga of the Cadillac. I got these spears on here today. Let's see if we can get the focus. Yep, there they are. I stripped them and glued them on and sanded them and trying to get them to mold in there really nice. Now what happened though, let me bring this down so I can see a little bit better. I'm going to have to sort of try to mold them a little bit more pointed. For some reason, these things, maybe it's because it was stripped chrome, it's a different plastic, they were fairly brittle. And they had a lot of flash on either side of them. So I kind of try to trim the flash. And while doing so, I cracked this one. And it just like snapped in half. So I used some crazy glue, you know, and try to mold it back together. So I got a little more sanding on that to do. I want to try to make them look fairly reasonable. Like I said, definitely a brittler plastic. It had a different color. A slightly different shade of white to it than the rest of the kit had. So who knows. But I'll sand that and make that look a little bit better. I mean, I'm not going for a shiny paint job on this anyhow. It's not like it's getting a custom candy paint job. So it being perfect, excuse me, it's not a requirement to be perfect. But I do, you know, want not to have cracks in it. At least be somewhat smooth. So, yeah, so there's that I'm messing with. So I'm kind of working between projects. You know, so much on this one and so much on that one. But I think I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on the Mustang over there. So I want to get that done for the 17th. So that'll probably be a priority one. And that'll be about it. But tomorrow morning now, I gotta go pick up the girlfriend's car, take it out to the shop, and look at some stuff on it. She said there's some brake noise. I'm like, oh, come on. And then she's getting a heater noise. I fixed it once already, but I don't know if it's the same motor or not. It's got the electronic, you know, heat controls that open and close the, you know, the valves and the vents and the dampers to decide whether you want fresh air, inside air, warm, cold, or whatever. Well, I remember it got stuck on either warm or got stuck on cold, and I replaced one of the little motors that run that. And it was easy to get to. It was on the passenger side down low. You just took one or two screws out, unplugged it, popped it out, and you know, I had to turn the heat either full on or full off. I can't remember. So it would be in sync, you know, the little motor with the damper door, and everything worked fine. Well, now when you drive it, I noticed when I drove it, it seems like certain heat or cool settings, you're driving along and you're drives you up the wall. And she says now it's gotten louder to the point where like even putting the radio on doesn't drown it out that much. You could still hear it. And on top of it all, she goes, she get up this damn camera mount. I swear to God, they do not make these things big enough for the larger phones. There's Deuce. Deuce, you're so weird. But anyhow, yeah, like I said, she says she's smelling a slight electrical smell. So I'm kind of hoping it's the same motor that's broken so I can easily fix it, because I know there's a couple other motors. I've also looked up, and it's a possible the temperature sensor is bad. Therefore, it doesn't know what to do when it's opening and closing, the door like that and making more noise than it needs to. And, pain in the butt. I hope it's not some motor way down inside the dash where the whole damn dash got to come apart. Because it won't be happening tomorrow, I don't think. Because I probably have to order the part anyhow. So, I got the one from O'Reilly's. They actually had it. So, okay, well, hey, look, it's already been 20 minutes and I've babbled long enough. So, hey, thanks for watching, Mars. Thanks for the shop card and the sticker. Let me get this camera off here. There goes the mount. Deuce. Hey, you say goodbye? Here's Deuce. Deuce says goodbye. I don't know where the other ones are. They're probably in bed already. So, from me and Deuce and the other two, Mitzi and Penny, wherever they may be, I bid you good night. Thanks for watching, and I'll be doing some more updates here. So, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Bye-bye.